All right. I got everything recorded so you don't have to take notes or anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to your email. All right,
Perfect.
just quick questions. Do you know about TradingView?
No, I do not. I do not. I do not. I do not.
Okay. I'm gonna give you brokers too. So you can use plus 500 as a broker,
Okay.
and you can use this is who I have right here. Henko Trade. This is who I use. You just open up a
Okay.
free trading account. The either or, it doesn't matter. You can use any of them. Just let me get this part out the way. Forex
You
session.
have a preference on them, or you just it doesn't matter.
So there's not a real so I use them. There's not a big difference. The only thing is just like commissions and stuff. So basically, it's all right. So in simple terms, I have Navy Federal. You might have Chase. They're both banks. Nothing's different. We both put our money in them. They just might have a 1% credit card fee. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So every broker is different. They just have some fee of something, their own something. But it's
Gotcha.
free. It's free, man. It's nothing to worry about. As a bank is a bank. At the end of the day, I'm a bank is all I need.
For sure. Gotcha.
This is
Gotcha.
basically just an online bank. So that's how we put our
Mm.
money in and put our money out. All right.
Okay.
So did I give you this one? If you ever want to say, hey, what's a good time to trade and everything, it'll be New York session and London session. And you can see the volume marks right here, trading volume. So when the volume's high, the market's sell in real high volume. Low
Mm.
volume is obviously you'll see the times up here. Right now it's 9:55 a.m. here in Texas, so you can see the
Yeah, I'm in Florida, so it's 10:56 right now, man.
it'll I think in Florida if you pull this up, it'll pull up where you're at. So it pulls
Okay,
this one up
gotcha,
where I'm
gotcha.
at.
Okay.
Yeah. And this moves. So it'll do its own thing. And then if you let it go, it'll go right back to what time it is.
So is that something you look at every day, or you kind of already know it by head now?
Well, I mean, I wake up and it's New York session.
Okay.
Yeah. So London session is like 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Tokyo
Oh.
session is 9:30 at night. And
Mm.
these session is just when the banks open. So when Tokyo's bank open, 9:30. When Germany, London's bank open, 3:30 on their side of the earth. And this is Australia.
Gotcha.
hmm
So do you ever trade in like the Sydney's and the
You
Tokyo
can.
times?
You can. So this 24 hours is the same 24 hours as everybody. So no matter what time we hop on these charts right here, whether it be here I'll show you. Whether it be these pairs like euro, and I'll show you what this is. So when you hover over these symbols, it'll show you British pound
Mm.
versus Japanese yen. So GBP is the British pound, JPY is Japanese yen. So
Okay.
that's all we're trading. So let me do this. Let me do this. We can only do we can do anything we want to trade. We could trade any of this. You want to trade stocks, you can do this. You want to trade funds, futures, you can trade futures. I trade Forex, you can trade crypto, indices, any of that. When it's specifically what do I trade? GBP,
Yeah.
JPY,
Mm.
but I just want you to know you can trade any of this. All of these are
Okay.
just different, it's just different countries. The USD versus the Philippine dollar.
Gotcha.
United dollar versus Japanese dollar. The United States
Okay.
dollar versus Mexican peso. It's just different countries.
Gotcha. 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 Are you in a trade right now, or this is a demo?
No, no, this was this morning. This was this morning straight. I just came back from a doctor's appointment, so this
What?
trade was closed out when it came. As a matter of fact, I even posted on my story, I think. I think I posted on my
Yeah, no, I saw you starting it. I don't know. It ended already. I remember you. What?
yeah, because I said I think I posted the exit was
Yeah, you were like sell.
yeah, it was just
Damn.
something quick because I was at the doctor's office and I didn't want to. I had too much going on, too much going on. So
Yeah, for sure.
um, yeah, this was just GJ trade. I'll show you why I took this trade and everything. So um, hold on, I'm skipping steps. I got to make sure you're good on
Okay,
trading.
all
All right,
right.
yeah. All right, so let
Yeah.
me teach you trading view. Trading View,
Okay.
I don't do none of this stuff. None of this stuff right here. This is just take a screenshot of all this and you can send it to your email. I've never done that. I never needed full screen mode. This is all this does. You just hit exit and it just takes all this stuff away and just gives you just full screen mode. That's it. Let me take this off. This stuff I don't use. This right here is just for if we put this line, and let's just say I like delete it on accident, I can just bring it back by pressing this.
Okay. It's like an undo type thing.
Yeah, rewind. The replay bar is just basically like just this, and you're able to back test. So it'll cut it off, and then you can just press play, and it'll show you exactly what it was doing if you want to back test.
Mm.
So take that
Oh,
off.
that's a good
Alerts.
feature.
Yeah, you don't need alerts that because you could just right tap and it'll alert. It would be right here. Add alert. Anywhere on these prices is what it's going off of. So if I clicked it, right clicked up here, it'll just
Mm.
add the alert and it have the price right here. It's the same thing right here. Notification. So when the price ever hits that number,
Yeah.
and you're just like if I'm at a doctor's office and I'm not looking at the charts and it
Yeah.
hits this number, this will alert my email and I can have it alert my phone and it'll come straight to me
Mm.
saying,
Oh,
"Hey,
wow.
we crossed 215,000." So I'm like, "Okay." So there's
So,
that.
but it won't stop though. It wouldn't stop the trade unless you go in there and do it.
Yeah, you got to manually go in and close the trade,
Okay.
or you can have a what's it called? I don't trade this way, but you can have a what is it called? Where limit order. It's a limit order to where when the price comes, it taps it, it'll activate you in the trade, and then you can have like a like this. Let me see how I could put it. Like you can have a that alert thing to where you can set
Yeah.
it right here, and it can if you have it, it can come up here, tap it, and close you out your trade. But that's
Oh.
more of I don't trade that way, and I'll tell you
Oh.
why. You
Mm-hmm.
can do it, but it's just a lot happens in the news. So if somebody in a different country just did something to America, then what you had marked up right here changes nothing if something happens to America and everything goes volatile.
Mm.
So
So you
I
could
don't know
blow.
if something's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know
Yeah.
if something's gonna happen the next day. So I don't want to put my money in something that I don't know the uncertainties.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, you could blow your account like that for sure.
Correct.
Okay.
So, but you can trade like that. I don't want you to think you can't.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just
I
saying,
got you.
understand the risk behind it. Hey, if I'm not, you don't have to look at your trade because I don't look at it 24/7. I just want you to be safe, man, and understand because I have
Mm.
clients that do it and they don't do it, man. That's not good things
Gotcha.
for them. I had a guy yesterday tell me, yeah, man, I placed a trade and I just went to sleep. And I'm like, well, what do you expect, man? Some people just have money that they don't care about, and they just could just blow money and lose money. He's one of those guys. He's
Mm,
like a
okay.
truck driver. He drives like 14 hours, so he's just always driving, and he
Mm.
makes good money, but he don't care. I don't know how to explain how you don't care about money going to
Yeah.
sleep. You know what I mean? So he'd
Yeah.
be like, "Yeah, I went to sleep. It was in my direction. I woke up. It turned around on me." I'm like, "Why are you going to
Mm.
sleep on the trade? And then why are you not putting a stop loss on
Stop
the
loss or
so it
take
can push you
profit,
back?"
right?
Yeah, it took you out in profit. But some people don't care, man. And I'm not the. I teach you how to trade. I'm not the
So you don't
financial
never go to sleep
advisor.
on your trades?
Uh, so the only way for me to do that, this is how I'll show you. The only way I'll do something risky like that is if I'm already up here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna do that if it's like, hey, I see I'm in profit, I'm gonna go to sleep. Nah,
Okay.
I only do that if I'm far up ahead because when I wake up, it might be down here, it might be up here, but it ain't, but you know what I mean?
Right,
I ain't trying
right.
to take no loss. Like I can't do it, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't. I'm not doing it.
Uh,
All right. So
mhm.
indicators. I don't do no indicators. I know you see
Really?
this
None?
probably on a lot of people's. I'll tell you why. Because they say when you use this crossing average and all that stuff, that you're supposed to take a buy when it crosses over and all that stuff. Well, if you don't, let me see, where's the forward play select bar? All right. So let's move this over. All right, so if this is supposed to cross over, how do you know this is going to cross over before it happens? You don't.
You don't, right, right.
So any indicator that's on here that they put on here, it can only tell you information from past history. So if this next
Mm.
candle doesn't print, what's the whole point of all this? All this was the money was made.
Facts.
So if I just,
Facts.
let me see, if I just press play, it's crossed over, but nothing changes with these. These are still going down.
Mm.
So if it's supposed to do all the extra that it's supposed to do, basically all I'm saying is none of these indicators work.
Wow, man, because man, once you see these guys, man, they have indicators all over and things like that.
Yeah,
So
it
it,
doesn't work.
it can get a bit confusing. The fact that you're doing it without it,
Yeah.
that sounds a lot easier on the brain at least.
Yeah, this is what I used to do. I used to use the 200 and the 100, and it'll be like this. So basically, when the market goes under, it's basically supposed to be for sales. But like I told you, look at this. We're selling and everything, we're buying and everything, but this stuff isn't going up. It's still going sideways. So that means
Right.
all this is BS. That's all it is all no matter what number
Mm.
no matter what numbers I put on this, if I put 100, this is another one, and 50. You see how we could change all these numbers, but what it doesn't do nothing for us.
Yeah, right, right.
And even if we could just press play and keep everything going, but this don't move until the candles play out. So if this don't move till the
Okay.
candles play out, then I might as well just go off of everything on the candles.
Yeah, seriously, that's not really indicating anything, right? For sure.
Yeah. That was a long-winded way of just for you to understand don't use indicators.
Okay,
They
got you,
don't do
got you,
nothing.
got you.
This is candlesticks. None of this stuff makes us money. All it does is just change the candles. I
Mm.
can't use multiple. So I showed you. It doesn't do nothing. These are
Okay.
my time frames. All I use is the daily, the 30-minute, and the 4 hour. If I want to get nitty gritty to where it's like, all right,
Yeah.
get in my bag, I'll hop in the 5 minute. I wouldn't advise everybody to hop on the 5 minute because they'll see that the daily is buying, the 4 hour is buying, the 30 minutes buying, and they'll get on a 5 minute for whatever reason, and the 5 minute is selling. So when the 5 minute is selling like this and the whole market's buying, you have to wait for the 5 minute to start going off into buy. So now you're in rhythm with buying on the daily, buying on the 4 hour, buying on the 30, and buying on the 5 minute. But people always do
Mm.
that, and the 5 minute is selling. So when they take off for buys, they run into this. Boom, turns around on you because you try to go for a buy on a 5 minute, and then boom, turns around on you, and it'll just keep doing that until you get out of these sales, let the market take off, find its structure, and start buying. Then you get in for your buys on the 5 minute. So just don't run into that pitfall.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. No, that's for the experts right there, man. That's for the experts right
All
there.
right. And this GBP, this is just the same thing as watch list. So it's just in two different spots.
Okay, okay,
So you
gotcha,
could type
gotcha,
it
gotcha.
in or you could just come over here.
Gotcha, gotcha.
All this stuff right here, I never used any of it. In 8 years I've been day trading, never used it. This is just something to measure all the charts, how high it's going up. It's like 124 points. So that's all it's doing is showing you how high it goes up, but you can do that with this. And it'll show you your points right there.
Mm.
So you don't need any of this stuff down here. This is just emoji stuff. That's not gonna make you money.
Gotcha.
This is text. This is what I use to teach. So daily
Okay.
buys, and I'll show you that part after. These are all just shapes and squares. I use this just to show support, but none of this is needed. Only thing
Mm.
that's needed is that I star it and it comes over here to my like default little tab right here. So
Gotcha.
yeah. Let me see if I could lock. Let me take some of this stuff. Oh well. This is the long position. So this is how it shows buys. This is short position. This is how it shows sells.
Mm.
None of this stuff is needed. All this stuff, you can look at all this stuff, but I promise you, it's none of this stuff will do anything here. I
Got
could just
you.
grab some stuff and just show you. None of that is gonna make nobody money.
Okay, got you.
Fixed whatever this is. I ain't never used none of it, so we can clear all
Got
that off.
you.
All right,
Okay, yeah, I won't even bother.
none of this stuff is needed because here we can just do this. That's not gonna make nobody money. Whatever, just a random. None of this stuff is gonna make nobody money. So let's take all that off. This fib retracement. Are you familiar with this fib thing?
No, what is that?
So basically, people have this stigma to where they think if you grab this little indicator right here and you just place it on the higher high, higher low, it's supposed to take off on this blue line in the middle and it takes off for buys. Obviously, you see that doesn't work. My
Mm.
argument is who's the one guy on this earth that can say, oh, it goes here, or it goes here, or it goes here, or it goes here, or it goes here? Nobody? Then I'm not gonna listen to it.
Yeah, got you, got you.
None of this stuff I don't ever use just so you could just look at it. Some spiral thing, like, come on, man. None of this stuff.
Yeah.
So
Got
we
you.
got the trend line and the horizontal ray. You don't need none of this other stuff, just the trend line and the horizontal ray. The trend line
Okay,
you don't even need. This is just for when I do this. Now I could break the whole charts down for you so you know, understand the whole trading view. You saw
got
how
you.
I got on trading view though, right? Just making sure. I just
Yeah, yeah, through that. Yeah, yeah. I was actually on there last night, dude. I was like, but I'm gonna wait. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? I'm
mm.
gonna definitely wait to see what it's about. But yeah, I was on there last night. Okay.
All right. I just want you to make sure you have everything down. Now we can just, this is the easy part, the charts. I just needed you to know
Really?
everything. Yeah, this is the easy part. Because all you need is the charts and a broker and buy and sell. That's all you're doing, buying and
Okay.
selling, and you just need to open up a broker account. It's just an email thing. You just name, last name, phone, country, password, just so you can have an account, and then you're good.
Does it take a while?
No, it's just when you open a live account,
Yeah.
you have to submit your ID because it's an
Okay.
actual bank, and there's no bank in America or no company in America that'll take money from you without an ID.
Oh, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Um, it's a bank, so it doesn't take long. It's just what it comes down to is they'll tell you, hey, we got a verification process and they're verifying your ID. So I don't know how
Oh,
long that takes. If it's a 10
gotcha.
minutes or a 24-hour period, it's really them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's the only wait period is, hey, we just need your ID because we're opening this bank for you. And we just need to make sure you're American. That's it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Just verifying. So you already understand this. You got this. All right, we can close this off. You already understand the broker, so we can close this off. And for the broker, it can be anything. It can be here, I'll just type in Forex broker. All right, so you got forex.com, Oanda Plus. I don't get over confused. Think of this as Navy Federal, Chase, Bank of
Okay.
America, Wells Fargo. Just think of it like that. These are all just different names. Oanda plus 500. That's it. Don't get confused.
Gotcha. And which one do you use?
Hanko Trade. It's in my
Okay.
bio. It's in my on my Instagram in
Okay.
my bio.
Gotcha.
All right, so we got that taken care of. We got your broker taken care of. Showing you everything on the charts. This since this is our first day, we'll need data next week. We'll get on another Zoom call because I need to know the data that you do, like how many trades you take, how many losses you take, where are you entering, where are you exiting, does he trade too much on Monday? Does he trade too much on Tuesday? Does he
Mm.
trade too less on Wednesday? How big is his lot size? The small is the lot size? And when I'm saying lot size is basically like the bet or the trade. Like, is he trading $5 to so like going up here, is he trading $5 to make times 123? Because this is the points right there. So if you entered right here and you exited right here, you made 123 points. So that's times whatever you bet. So $5, $10, 15, 20. That's how much
Ooh.
it is. So if you're doing $5 bets, times that by 123, and that's how much you made. Simple. If it were losing in a losing trade, like right here, if you bought and it was going down,
Yeah.
then it's five times the middle number, 24. So that's how much you would lose. It's going up. This is five times 123. Let me make sure I got everything. Okay. All right, let me break down the chart. Got you. So daily. I go to the daily. It doesn't matter what chart you're on. Any chart you're on, any of these, we do the same thing. We go to
Okay.
the daily. We don't have to stay long on this side of the chart. All you gotta do is just look, are we going up or down? We don't need to be, beginners doing the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We don't gotta do all that. Just hey, it's
Okay.
going up.
Yeah.
You see it going up. I see it going up. We all understand, hey, this is going up. It's not going down. So go down to the four. You see that we are still going up. And we found support right here. So we don't have to get in too much of the nitty ditty Greek details of everything. If you want it to
And
be
what do
nice.
you call support? What is support?
So support is
No.
this. When price comes down, touches, shoots up. Price comes down, touches, shoots up. So I'm gonna give you three examples of support. I
Oh.
got you. I got you right here.
Mm.
So you can have it to where you don't even need to see all the nitty details, or you just see this support. One, two, showed up. One, two, three, four. All this shooting here, but it's not breaking down. That's support. So it's like a floor. You can't go no lower. It's just a floor.
Got
So I
you.
buy right here because we're going up. So it's just a
Got
floor. So
you.
this is support. This is support. This is support.
Okay, I see. I see. I see. Got
This
you.
is support. All right. So now you understand
Mm.
support. We're going to clear that off. Let me show you resistance because there's only two, support and resistance. Resistance is when
Okay.
we're selling. This is resistance. It goes up, shoots down, goes up, shoots down. This is resistance. This is resistance. This is resistance. And,
Okay. I was
and
okay.
resistance is when we're up, but we can't go past it. We're just going down, down, down every time we hit it. All right. And clear this off. So back to our buys. We understood that we were buying on the daily, buying on the 4 hour. So let's put this so you don't get confused. Buy 4H, buy 30 minute. We're going to drop down to the 30. Zoom in because this is where we take all our entries on. And we are still buying just from right here. You can still see we're going up.
Right,
Why do
right,
that?
right.
Because it's not this. We're not going down. So
Okay,
yeah,
got
yeah.
you, got you. So if that little half right there, like where you at, was pointing a little bit downward, you would say, hey, it's definitely going down for sure.
Yeah, if the market
Okay,
was looking like this.
got okay.
So let me find if we're like a sell. This perfect. When it's going down like that, that's sales. So let me go back to
Gotcha.
GJ. All right, so since we're not on sales, let me take this off. Let me take this replay mode off. All right, back to our buys. So since we're
Yeah.
on these buys, we look for a support because if we're buying, we're only on support and then the whole number. So let's take this line off because we don't need these lines. All we need is just this chart. So we're on the 30 minutes and we already know we do everything on support. We take our buys on support. Let me bring this down. So again, here's your support. Again, here's your support. And again, here's your support.
Okay.
You're gonna say, Anthony, I get the support, but where exactly are you putting your money at?
Right, right.
Everything is a whole number. So we're gonna take these boxes off. And when I'm doing this over here, I'm really looking at this price right here. So whole
Okay.
number 0. It'll always be the last. So 0, take this box away. Over here, same support. Let's see where it's at. 250. So it'll always either be with the whole numbers, it's gonna be 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. You see these prices right here where let me zoom it in. 100,
I just
950,
okay.
152, 250. So when we take our buys, we're only doing it at these areas at the exact price. So if you missed your opportunity over here, you still got your opportunity right here. If you missed this opportunity, you still got this opportunity.
Okay,
You missed this
gotcha.
one, you still got
Yeah.
this was our trade today. This was the trade today. I mean, not the trade today. This was the trade yesterday that I took. So let me see
So
if
do you do this every day? At least once a day?
every day no, because trading every single day is not a good thing.
Okay, that makes
Monday
sense.
through
That
Friday. I would just imagine it like, hey, I'm going to the gas station and you go get those scratch offs. If you do that every day, it ain't gonna work, right? So you gotta have a specific day. I my days like I'm good on Tuesdays, Wednesdays,
Mm.
Thursdays. My bad days are Mondays and Fridays. Why? Because Monday is the day that all the banks are over the weekend. They need to put money in the market and it starts fluttering. So at 9:30, you'll see the market like going crazy. And it's because they're putting trillions and billions of dollars in the market. Our accounts aren't big for banks' money. So it'll just wipe us up. Mondays are just bad for me. They get
Yeah, yeah.
because you don't know if it's a if when Monday starts, are we reversing or are we staying the same like last week? I need that answer. When
Mm.
Monday starts, is it a lot of volume to where are we going to be ranging? It's just Mondays, there's a lot of questions, but Tuesdays, it's like, okay, Monday was buying or Monday was selling, or this is what was going on Monday. We don't have none of that information because if banks are closed on Sunday, we have no information for Monday. So it's a up and down, like what is the market trying to do? Or it could be buying to fake everybody out for Monday and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday it sells. So that's why
Oh,
it's hard to gauge what we're doing
but
Monday.
got you.
Friday, it's all the banks are closing everything out. So if anybody thought you're gonna end the Friday and hold your trade for the weekend on buys, well, we're just
Yeah.
gonna have it go on sales on Monday and now it'll clear you out. Fridays,
Oh,
or it'll like range and have everybody thinking we're buying or selling, but it's just ranging, and then it'll end the day on just ranging. So you sat in the market all
and the
day
time.
for it to just go up and down, up and down. It'll just do this. It'll literally just do this. Not go nowhere, just sideways. Let me look for another one. Right here, just not go nowhere, just sideways all day. So that's why Mondays and Fridays are hard for me because it's the closing of the week and the opening
Yeah.
of the week. And you
Okay, that
don't,
makes
and
sense.
I'm not a bank to know what's the best
What?
side. You know what I mean? You got to be
Got you.
inside trading to know.
Right, right, right.
All right. So whole numbers, we already did that. You can see the 250 right there. You already see the, what's this one? 600 and 350. And all I'm doing is just double clicking. Just I don't know if double clicking and it's on coordinates, and you'll see. And you could change this. So if you just like moved all this down, you're gonna see your line moving down. So if I put this at
Okay, got you.
550, you're gonna see this line go down. And where did it go? Over here at 550 of the price.
Got you.
So
Okay.
we'll put it back up at 600. Boom, right
Boom.
on it.
Right on it. Got you.
That's why everything is a whole number. Did
Mm.
these buys make sense to you?
A little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. So, okay, so with your the 600,
Mm-hmm.
are you marking this as a point to know where your support is at?
We already know where our support is at from at this point because we don't need these boxes and price came down. Let me open it wider so you can see. I think it's like one, two, three, four candles.
Okay.
Let me see if you can see it. One, two, three, four, five candles sat on this price before we took off into a buy.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
What else?
Okay, so and what about for the top part as far as your whole number?
it would be the 250.
Okay, I see it. Yep, yep, gotcha.
This was on
So are those are like just indicators for you?
the what? These lines right here?
Yeah, yeah, those lines right there. Yeah.
I wouldn't call a line an indicator because it's just a line.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
So like
You
if I
just
mark this trend line right here, does this mark this an indicator? No, it's just a line.
no, got you. Okay, so it's just like a trend line. Got you, got you.
Yeah, and I don't use trend lines because who's the guy in America that can say you put it right here, you put it right here, you put it right here, we could flip this around and you put it right here. Nobody. There's nobody in the
Nobody for
world.
sure, for sure. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, all righty.
You good
Got
on
it, got it.
buys?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right, man. Fully good on buy. We're gonna have more Zoom calls, but I gotta show you sales after. But I want to make sure you're good on buy because there's only buy and sell.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so with this, why do you choose whole numbers?
All right, we can go in that rabbit hole. I'll make it quick. I'll
Yeah.
make it quick. All right, so
All right.
we got to think man to man on this. Man to man.
Mm-hmm.
If you owned gold, let's just say you own gold. You're the owner of it. You got all the money
Okay.
in the world of gold. How do I make more money? Well, my money's coming from people in America that are either buying or selling gold because I'm the owner of it.
Mm,
So I have to be, since I'm the owner, I got to be on the opposite side of the world because that's how I get my money.
right.
So since I have to do it that way and I have a lot of money, well then being that I have so much money, how do I get other people to do the opposite of what I'm doing? Well, I would need to pay the news. I would need to pay the social media. I would need
Right.
to pay every single thing that can get the mass market's attention that everybody's watching. What are they watching? The news, social media.
For
All
sure.
right, so if I have trillions of dollars and I just need people to buy and for me to make money is sell, I'm just going to pay the social media. I'm going to pay the news. I'm going to pay CNN. I'm going to pay Kens 5. I'm going to pay all of them to sell. Hey, I need y'all to push this agenda. All right, push the agenda so I can make my money this way. I need a zig while they're zagging. So with whole
Mm,
numbers, this is the man-to-man part. If you got a friend, both of y'all own a bank, y'all can't tell the world where y'all are going in buying or selling because how do y'all make money? If
right,
everybody's on your
right,
side, you don't make no money.
right.
So as a friend, are you going to be telling your friend, hey, let's buy on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Or are you telling your friend, hey, let's buy at 100?
Mm. Yeah, let's buy it 100. Hold on, but it's a friend, right?
It could be it's a friend, but think about it as in banks. So if you got 1,000 banks in America, it's not easy to have America or email or a text or however way you communicate. If you throw an owl, it's not easy to communicate every bank buy at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That makes sense. Okay.
It's more
Okay.
easier to say, hey, we're all taking our buys at 350, 300, 600. What is this one? 250. It's not a coincidence that these are just easy. Like I could pull up let's just do something random. Something I don't even
Okay.
trade stocks, but we're gonna pull up stocks with something we know. Meta, everybody know Apple.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody know Apple.
yeah, yeah.
So everybody know Apple. Which one? This one's Meta, MU. Where did Apple go? Oh my gosh. Stocks, Apple. There we go. Apple. Boom. All right. So you see how Apple stocks do it this way. Shoot, with stocks it's easier with stocks because all you gotta do is just zero out. But I don't trade stocks, man.
Mm.
I don't trade stocks. But here, you could just take your sales just like this. So it don't matter what we're on at the end of the day. If me and you traded stocks, I'm gonna tell you, hey, we're gonna take our sales at 313.
Got you, got you, got you. Rather than
Rather than
three one
whatever you're
three
at.
11.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
you're at. And I don't trade stocks. Let me just see crypto.
Is there a reason why you don't trade stocks?
It's I just never got into it.
Got you,
To
got
be
you. But
honest
it's a
with you.
different market completely, like the way it moves and everything.
Yeah, but I can still trade it. It
Yeah.
don't matter. You could do whatever you want. You could do flip all this stuff upside down, but at the end of the day, all right, look, like I don't trade stocks, but this is how I'm gonna do it. All right, we're on the daily. I obviously see we're buying. We go to the 4 hour, I obviously see we're buying. We go to the 30 minute, I obviously see we're buying. All right, cool. So if none of this is going on right here, let's just ignore all this because it's just going sideways. So let's just go
Okay,
into our
gotcha.
buying and we'll just go, all right, boom, support, boom, support, boom, support. All right, cool. I hate these the boxes. I feel like it's just childish. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna just round it off to 90.00.
Mm.
Okay. Take this off. Take my buys right here. Take this, boom. Take this off. Straight 000. Take my
Okay.
buys right there. And I don't trade stocks at all. Like I've never placed a trade for stocks, but I can. It's just it's what where I expertise at is these markets, man. These
Yeah,
markets,
yeah.
that's it. Like these markets can't run. It don't matter what we trade. If it's bonds, indices. If you want to play around in futures, we could just let's just play around with the futures, just on some random stuff that I've just never on. I don't even know why all this blue lines is here, but we're gonna do the same thing. Daily buys. Let me clear all this. Easy daily buys. 4 hour buys. 30 minute buys. You already know what I'm gonna do. Look for my
Got
support because I'm
right
buying.
there. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna get my trend line because like I said, we don't
And
like
then
these
round it.
boxes. We
Well,
round it.
okay,
Exit.
so that wasn't rounded with the little in. Okay, I see. Okay. Let me see.
This one the same
Next
thing.
one.
Just put it at 50. Just take it off. Buy, buy. So it don't matter what we get on. So if you have friends be like, hey, you trade crypto, you trade stocks, you trade Forex, you trade, man, pull the chart up. I ain't trying to hear all that. Pull the chart. All right. There it is, man. No matter what you want to trade. All right. So let me show you sales.
Wow. Okay.
Let me show you sales now. Let's take all this off because we don't need all that. None of this is needed. Let's just be on our GJ. This is what I trade. Let's take this off. Let me clear all this. I think it was EU that was in sales. So I'll show you sales on EU. Forex. I could show you on GJ, but it's just like a cherry picking thing to where I'm just looking at something and saying, oh, that's sales. I'd rather show you, hey, this is happening right here, right now.
Right
Charts are
now.
open. These are sales. All right,
Makes
cool.
sense. Okay.
Let me see what's going on. So Euro is in a weird ranging. This doesn't look like a range, but it's a range. It's just a big range because look, we trade
Mm.
on buys or sales. So when you have a range big like this, don't get confused. It's just a bigger range. That's it.
Yeah.
So we're going off of, we see these sales right here because this is what we're currently doing. We're getting weaker, 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 weaker. We're just getting weak right here. So let's go down to the 4 hour. Zoom in, still the same thing. We're getting weaker, weaker,
Mm.
weaker, 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 staying the same weak. Go down to the 30. It's the same thing from weaker to weaker. I mean, to the whole drop that we already made.
Yeah, yeah, I see.
To the
Yeah.
whole drop. So since we did all this, I'll put the daily sales, 4 hour sales, 30 minute sales. And instead of support, it's
Resistance.
resistance.
Gotcha.
And then the same thing, whole number. So we're gonna get our resistance. You'll see the resistance here. Let me clear this out the our way. You'll see your resistance here. And you'll see your resistance here. And let me get to the 5 minute, just in case you already know what we're doing. Just let me get to the
Yeah,
5 minute in
yeah.
case you ever will be like, man, let me see what this 5 minute about.
Yeah.
All right, cool, gotcha.
Yeah.
So when we got down to the 5 minute, now you just see more and more nitty gritty details. That's it. So this was our 30 minute. All you did was, since we're not on the 30 minute no more, you just put it at 650. Boom, you got your sale there. Since we're on the 5 minute, we see nitty details. We're gonna put
Yeah.
this at 600.
Let me see where it lands.
Oh, it just disappeared on me.
Okay.
600. Okay. Take this off. Boom. See this. This is gonna go to 500. Okay. Boom. Take this off. Now you have all these sale opportunities. So let's just say everybody knows you're not gonna get the Hail Mary sale. Like, how'd you know the sale right here? All right, cool. Boom. Now you have all these. So now this is your reason. This sold off right here. I missed it. Boom. We ain't gonna miss this one. We can't miss this one, this one, this one. We can't miss these down here. We're just gonna write it down. We did all the hard work. Sell on the daily, sell on the 4 hour, sell on the 30 minute. Now we're on the 5 minute. Just make sure you sell. This is how you'll get tricked up when people do all that sell, 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 and then get on the 5 minute and they'll take a sell right here. But it's buying on the 5 minute. So you got to wait
Right.
for the 5 minute to get back into its selling action. Here, let me close this. This is how people. This is 100% why people mess up. The daily sales, the 4 hour sales, the 30 minute sales. They see this. Okay, we're selling. They hop
Right.
in on the sale down here, and the market will just go up and buys because they thought it was going to keep on selling. So now
Right.
you're in a 5 minute buys when all you got to do is wait for the buys to stop and go back into their sales on the 5 minute. Now you're in the trend with the market. This
Gotcha.
right here
Gotcha.
kills just the killer of people, and I don't know why. Like, just wait until 5 minute is selling, but that's it, man, for sales.
Yeah, because okay, I can see that. I can see that. Gotcha.
So we're gonna just, we can we're gonna be experts. We're gonna be experts. This is a whole number. This is a whole number, and you just keep going down with it. You just put this at 300, and you could have just easily just took a sell right here and just let it drop. Simple. That's sales, man. That's buying sales.
Man. Man. So is it really that easy to you though? Like does it actually move the way you're thinking? I mean, well, I'm sure it's not gonna be 100%, but
I have losses, yeah. Let me see. Think of how a loss could happen. So with losses like this is how I'll lose. If my stop loss is like 10 points or whatever like that, I could get wicked out. I get wicked out like with stuff like this. Or let
mm,
me see a different. Let me find some wicking stuff. GJ. That's where all these wicks. You see these little wicks? These are what be getting me.
okay, those little
These,
okay.
yeah, those get me sometimes. So if it's too much, like this one, like if we're buying, just buy, but we get taken off in buys. But if this thing wicks me out, that's how I lose. If you're in any type of drawdown under this little 5 points, get out the
Yeah,
trade. Why? The profits are too big to be having losses so much.
right. Makes sense. Makes sense for sure. For sure.
This could take me out if I didn't call the buy. If I didn't get it in time, like, hey, we see this sales, this broke structure, found support buy. But this is just me saying it right now. Like, if in real action, like this is like how I would have lost, I probably would have lost and took a sell right here. I'm just thinking of how could I lose. If I
Right.
took a loss right here and we're all in sales and we take off in buys, it's like, I can't control if we just now we're taking off into buys. So now the market's flip, change, now we're buying. That's how I lose.
Okay. So yeah, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
What questions you have on sales, man?
Sales seemed pretty. I mean, sales was more understandable than the buying. Surprisingly, I thought it would have been a little harder, but
None of this is hard, man. And
yeah,
buys are
no.
not hard, man. Look, we can literally see boom, structure, we're just buying. Boom, structure, we're just buying. Boom, structure. So look, a ladder going up. So this is your higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We're just going up, up, up. And you only
So
buy at the higher low.
right, so you're kind of using this
A
as a
stair.
map to what can possibly happen ahead, because we
Correct.
can't make money on the back end of it.
Correct.
So okay, so if you scroll all the way up to the front,
Mm-hmm.
based on that, what would you, based on what you've seen in the back here,
Mm-hmm.
looking at this,
Mm-hmm.
are you assuming that it's going to come back down?
Never assume, only react because we have no
Mm.
control over the market.
Mm.
And that
Okay. So you wait till something happens first and then we'll jump in.
I have to because look, right when I said when you said, well, how can you lose? Well,
Yeah.
I'll lose if I take a sale right here and it broke structure, came back up and went for a sale. That me assuming, I'm assuming, you know what I mean? I'm
And then
assuming
it
it's gonna
just
do
went
that,
up
and it
to,
just turns
yeah.
around. This is why I have to react. Assuming is just who am I? Who am I? You know what I mean?
Got you. Got you. So you kind of okay. That's a bit more of a confirmation rather than
hmm
man based on what it's looking like. This may happen. You know.
Because we have an edge. We work off an edge. We're not working off of, yeah, we know what's going to happen. It's going to buy off right here and we're going to make $1 million. That's just not how we're working on. We're working off of this is a game that we gotta play and beat people. That's how people make money. When you
Yeah.
take your money to the bank, your bank takes the money and puts it into the market like this.
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure.
And they have more of an edge than us because they have all the back ends of think about it like this. If you're a bank and you have 100 companies and you see all the 100 companies is profit and loss, 100 companies, you can see who's doing good, who's doing bad. So
Mm-hmm.
why can't I just say, oh, Spirit Airlines is doing bad. I see they're doing bad in a year. They have AI stuff that can say trajectory on, in a year they might be doing this, and in a year they might be doing that. So why won't I just as a bank say, well, since I have this information, I'll just take a sell right here and at that time. Like we don't have that information. So I had to come up with this to where you can't manipulate me on whatever information you have that I don't have because at the end of the day, you got to take your 1 million here and bring it up to here. So I'm
Right.
just gonna ride with you. When you taking your 1 million here, I'm gonna be
Got you.
right with you.
Got
I
you.
don't care about what traits you got, what secrets you got, what
Yeah.
manipulate. I don't care if you got $1 billion to manipulate the world. You still have to take your 1 billion from this 300 right here. You still
Yeah.
gotta say, all right, I'm taking my trillion, billion, gazillion dollars from here, and I want to make it a trillion, billion here. All right, you still gotta buy. You still gotta buy.
Right.
You still gotta buy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing. I'm in it with you. I'm not your
Mm.
enemy. I'm not looking at your reports and looking, what do I do? What do I do? Look, I'm just in the ride with you. If I got off on a bad bus stop, that's my fault.
Yeah.
If that's my fault,
Okay.
I'm not
Got
your
you.
money. I can't tell you how to make your money. I got off, that's my fault. I jumped out the car.
Got you.
So now that I see, hey, my friends, they making a lot of money over here on these buys. I'm over here assuming sales. Why don't I just be with the home team? Why don't I just, take my loss over here, my bad. I take my little loss and join the team and let's just go. Take off in the buys. You got to make money regardless.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, so it's not like we're the psychics and we're just
Yeah.
predicting got you. We're gonna jump in based on what's happening.
I'd rather be with the winning team, man. I'm not, no propaganda. No, hey, if y'all want to say it's that, hey, you like it, I love it. I'm just getting on the bus with y'all. That's it. Just save me a little. I want to be in the back of the bus with the one seat, not the two.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So yeah, because these guys will have you thinking that like they're predicting it, but
No.
it's like if you're not like 100% lucky, then you're out of gas. You're out of gas.
One, how can you? I see what people post, and I just be laughing on Instagram, and I just be like, if you could predict the market that good, why you not a billionaire, man? Why you not in Dubai? If you could predict that well, and then the trading bots. A guy asked me about our trading bots. Think about this. If me and you own the trading bot, you
Mm-hmm.
think I'm gonna give it to my neighbors?
Well, I mean, depending on how much your neighbor's willing to pay for it, right?
Why? I make money. Why do I need to talk about money? Why are we talking about any type of money my neighbor gives me? I make money. That's what
You're
I make.
right. You're
So
right.
if I
You're
have a
right.
trading bot that gives me money, I don't need your 1 million. I don't need your 10 million. I
For
have something
sure.
that prints me money.
You're
So
right.
that only
Right.
lets me think this trading bot is I can get into that rabbit hole. I've been doing this 8 years, man. So I know all the games. So a trading
Yeah.
bot. This is something to where older people that are 55 and over, they want to get into day trading, but they don't want to do anything with the charts. So there's people out here that are saying, oh, well, how about we just give you a trading bot?
Right.
All right, well,
Right.
it'll just trade for you. All you gotta do is just put your money in here and the bot will do all it's for you. Why you can't just put your own money in it? Why you need my money for the trading bot?
Mm.
Like it doesn't make sense. Why do you
Mm.
need my 1,000 or my
Yeah.
10,000 for your trading bot to show
Right.
you whatever it got to do? For what? If I got any
Mm.
type of bot that can make me money, we wouldn't be on
Yeah.
this call, man. We wouldn't be listening because I'm
No,
in
that makes
Dubai.
sense though.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not. I don't have a trading bot to go on a podium and tell everybody, "Hey guys, I got this bot, and it's gonna make everybody $1 million." Why?
That's yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Because I see that's like all over. Everyone swear they have the best trading bots and things like that. So that
Anybody
makes
that
sense.
do, anybody that got the best trading anything, you don't see them. So
Mm.
what you need to know? Why would I need the IRS and the government to know? Hey, I know how this stuff works.
Right,
Doesn't make
right.
sense.
Yeah, no, it's definitely some propaganda going on for sure.
Yeah, so if we could take all the marketing and propaganda, BS, fluff, all these ICT, ABC, 1, 2, 3 methods, and we just cut it down to market structure and price, we can't manipulate that.
Mm.
Can't. I don't care if you're Jesus yourself and you want to take $1 million from here and take 1 million to here, it's just 1 + 1 = 2, man. You can't do nothing with buy and take it up. Sell, take it down. I'm just with you doing whatever you want to do. That's it.
Whatever you want to do. Yeah, yeah, gotcha. Wow, that really changed my perspective on it because I honestly thought, man, folks are like, yeah, based on what I see that was happening in the past, we definitely look at what happens in the past for sure.
Yeah.
But we don't just jump in before we don't see anything happening, towards our directions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that definitely changed my mindset on it.
hmm
It's kind of more guaranteed that way, like I'm just jumping on the bus with you guys, man. So yeah.
Yeah. You want to be the guy that's saying, "Hey, I'm against y'all. Y'all got the money."
No,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah, man. I'd rather they be my friend than my enemy. That doesn't
For
make sense.
sure. For sure.
That sells. Only thing I would need is this part where we you basically take all this information and you day
Hmm.
trade Monday through Friday and you message
Okay.
Thursday or Friday and
Yeah.
we need data. I need to know what you
Where
specifically do because I could be talking all day, but if we don't have nothing to go off of this is what he does Monday, this is what he does Tuesday, that's what I need.
Got you. So, okay, all right. So yeah, so I'll definitely, get my demo account going and see, start playing around with things and trying them out so we could
Mm-hmm.
definitely keep some track of what's happening, and then when we meet up next time, you'll see, man, this man made $100 million on his demo account.
Hmm.
So, you know,
Yeah, man. I just need data. That's
yeah,
all I
just to
need, because
see where, yeah, okay,
yeah,
okay.
because I can't help you if I don't know what I need to tweak.
For sure, for sure. So once we get off this call,
Hmm.
I should definitely get on the trading view and
Hmm.
start, playing around with things and having a better understanding so we can get some data.
Yeah, so action steps, you already got trading view. You know how all this works. We done flipped it, dipped it, this whole thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm
need a
definitely
broker.
gonna play around with it for sure. Yeah, for sure.
So since you need a
So you
broker,
don't use the MetaTrader app.
no,
I literally thought that was the only way.
no. This is the
Ah,
broker that you just open up a broker so you can trade. Like, see, regulated by CFTC. Like, this is all the this is live support. You can call them up, say, hey, what's going on with my $1 in the account?
gotcha, gotcha,
Um,
gotcha. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna make a demo from there. And so you're using your trading view and you're taking real trades
mhm.
on the trading view.
Um, no. I trade on my Henko trade account, basically like a plus 500 account.
Right,
And
but the
I look at
changes that
this.
happen so fast, right?
Nothing changes on these. The price is the same. I just use the broker because they have my money and they're who I press buy and sell with. This is just what's going on in the market.
Right. So are you able to do it
On
like
here, no.
instantaneously, like instantly from there to there?
Like if the broker is on your phone, then boom, I
Yeah.
press buy sell and I'm looking at the chart right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But if I'm not using my phone and I'm just on a
Yeah.
broker, then all I'm doing is just pressing look, buy or sell. Oh, it's on replay mode, so I just press buy or sell. Paper trading and then sell. And then this is that 10 units is basically like the bet, like 10, 20, $30 times whatever the profit is. So buy, sell. This limit is what I was telling you when people go to sleep on it.
Yeah.
This is the price they put in, and they'll just press sell and go to sleep, and it'll just go.
Oh.
I don't do that. I do market to where I have to manually press sell, and it'll not enough funds. Oh, yeah, this is some paper trading thing. So this
Type
is
thing.
paper
Yeah.
trading. So whatever you press on buy or sell, it's not gonna do whatever you need to do. You got to have a broker.
Okay. Yeah. So you say you're gonna send me all this through the email, right?
Yeah, I can let me see.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Cause man, I'm gonna lock in, bro.
Is this a lot easier day trading you've been looking at?
You said what now?
Is this way of day trading a lot easier than
Oh
how
my
you've been day
gosh, bro.
trading?
I was ready to handle some complex matrix. Yeah, no, I was ready for some complex, like
Yeah, and you
scientific type thing.
nah.
But it seems like it's more of what you know. It's not really because like me, I gamble, bro. I sports gamble, but
Mhm,
I watch sports. I've been watching sports for a long time.
mhm.
And based on what I'm seeing now, this is more like, well, for me, gambling isn't really like guessing, but at the same time, it is guessing. You just have more information of what you're guessing about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
let me
yeah,
break some limiting beliefs for you.
okay, okay.
Nothing's whoever is the creator of the game is not guessing. Does that make
Mm.
sense? So
Yeah,
if you created a game, are you guessing or you know all the
yeah,
answers?
okay, okay, for sure, right?
Yeah, so since you just because you're talking about sports.
Yeah, yeah. So
Nah,
what are you saying? Are you saying sports rigged right now?
all I'm saying since you bring up sports, because I've been looking for somebody to bet on the Spurs games, but nobody want to play me.
Oh, hold on now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Are you a hold on. You did say you're in Texas, so I know you're taking Wimby. I know you're taking the Spurs, right?
Yeah, of
But
course.
I'm gonna tell you, game one, New York is winning. I looked at the lines. Game one, New York is winning and Spurs home. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna mess up everybody. Watch.
Let me tell you how I play, how I understand how I understand sports because I do this day trading stuff, man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling
no,
you, this is my
seriously.
let me tell you.
Uh-huh.
So when it comes to the games, I can't play you, so I only play people on game because what is it, 7 games, right? It's seven
Yeah, seven.
games.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I only play people on the sixth game. Let me tell you why. The sixth game, if the Spurs and Knicks, they're gonna play all the way up. They're not gonna stop at six. You have to think of it as a business and not emotional. I love this sport. So on the sixth
Mm.
game, they're not gonna say, "Oh, Spurs won or the Knicks won." Whoever's on the sixth game, in order for them to take them into the seventh game is already predict. It's gonna be. We're gonna get into that seventh game regardless. But everybody in the world is like, "We're not gonna make it to the seventh game. They're just gonna win." Business wise, for the world of sports to make money, we're taking it to that seventh game.
For
You've never
sure.
seen it to where it doesn't go to the seventh game.
For
Why?
sure.
Everybody thinks it's because, oh, well, they're just a good team. They're just combating. No, y'all are gonna be on that court dribbling that ball until we get to the seventh game because the concession stands are gonna get paid, parking gonna get paid, planes gonna get paid, the seats are
Mm.
gonna get paid. We gotta fill up these seats. So the sixth game,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter who's winning or losing. I need to know who's the team that has to win for us to go to the seventh game. I'm gonna win every time on the sixth game. So I don't play nobody on the first through the fifth, only the sixth game because it has to go to the seventh.
So, oh, damn, that just happened on the last series. I thought OKC was gonna take them out game six.
It can't because as a business owner, I need all these players that I pay billions of dollars to play game seven so I can make all my money back. But if you're thinking like a sports player and not a businessman, I need this to happen. A bird's eye view on it. Y'all gonna play them 7 games regardless.
Yeah, for sure. I need that. That's where all my money's gonna come in at. That's where all
Yeah.
the ticket sales are gonna be high, the
Correct.
prices for the front row seats, everything. Yeah, so
So I can't call the game between game 1 and 5 because it's whatever we want. At the end of the day, they're gonna play. It's whatever we want. You could win,
um,
lose, all you want. But when it comes to that sixth game, y'all are gonna tie regardless. The sixth game you're gonna get that to that tie because we're going to the seventh. The world knows the tie, but this is why I gamble because it's like, man, I'm a cook, y'all. I'm a cook,
that's
y'all.
a good one. Man, if I would have thought like that last week, I would have made some money for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I won't bet you on game six because we'll probably have the same team.
That's why nobody would have played me, man. I be winning and I gotta sit there and say, I don't know why I won, man.
No, facts. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, because I do a lot of gambling, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this is something where I feel like I could learn more information about. And I feel like it has a little gambling to it though, right?
There's a with day trading, yeah, there's gambling a little. It's gambling if you're taking 10 trades a day. Yes, you're a gambler. Or if you take 1 to 2
Mm-hmm.
trades a day, are you gambling or are you calculated risk?
Okay, okay, that's different. That's different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Big
Okay.
difference. Just like your sports bets. If you bet on one team for the week, does that make you a gambler? No, you're just chilling, enjoying calculated
For
risk.
sure. But if
If
you
you
betting
do
on
it every day,
everything,
yeah, then you're a gambler.
got you, got you. Okay, okay. So are you? Well, I'm gonna just check on your story. I'll see if you're doing any trades or anything that. Well, you said tomorrow's your good day, so I'm expecting.
I do this, man. You gonna see.
Yeah.
It's 8 years, nothing changing.
Bro, it's crazy to have so much confidence, bro. And it's like a little bit of gambling into it, but you're like, bro, it's really not.
Yeah, it's not just it's calculated, man. I can't say it's guaranteed. It's
For
not.
sure.
Yeah,
For sure. It's
you
just a
got
high
risk.
chance.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, bro. I go ahead and go over everything, open up my demo account, start messing around, plug and playing things in for the stop loss and take profit.
Stop loss, don't put too much thought on it. I always tell people 10 or 15, where you'll see right here. But don't put too
Mm.
much thought into it because it doesn't take 15 points for you to know you're in a losing trade. So
Oh,
if you want to just
perfect. Okay.
if you want to just take your loss at 5 points, and it might be still a winning trade, it might turn around and go off. But hey, I took a loss on 20, 30, $40 versus taking a loss on whatever it could have did.
Right, 500 or something. Yeah,
Yeah, so I'll
right.
just take a loss, and if it turns around, all right, get back in the trade and go.
mm. Okay. Oh, so the trade that you did earlier this morning, is it done?
Yeah, I ended that when I got on with you. I can't cheat and look at the mark because I done it before and it's bad, man. Because then it's like
Ooh.
I'm ignoring you while I got to look at my charts and I hear you talking, but I see my money moving over here. So so it's hard for me to be focused.
Okay. Was you profitable this morning?
Of course,
Okay,
I
I
don't
just got to check. Okay, yeah, I'm
I
sure.
don't
Oh,
I don't play if I know I'm gonna lose, man. I
mm.
don't. I'll take my hits, but. Man, if I was in that sports world, I'd tear y'all up, man. I would tear y'all
No,
up.
I'm gonna change my mindset because emotions. I don't have too much emotions as far as the sport. I just have the emotions with myself. Like I feel like I know so much
Hmm.
about the sport. Like there's no way this cannot happen, whether Vegas is involved or not. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm definitely gonna start thinking about it. If I own this business, what would I want to happen?
What would I want? Would I want the referee to make bad calls on the other team? How can
Yeah.
I do that if I'm on the other team? Well, what if the other team owner, we're best friends? What if our wives hang out, get their nails done together, and we could just talk to each other and just say, hey, in public, we're enemies. In private, bro,
We're
this is my
besties.
homie. Hey, this is what we're gonna do with these dudes. We're gonna have them dribbling this ball all day, and there's gonna be a winner. Hey, we both won. Our concession stands are paid, our parking
Right.
lots are paid, our tickets are sold, our seats are sold, our so let's just watch this game play out. And hey, on this back end, we're gonna have some illegal betting going on the
Yeah.
back end. And all right, how do we control that? All right, well, we pay the refs, we pay the stadium. We're the ones bringing the money in the stadium. Why would I not be able to control every single thing that's going down in that stadium?
Mm. It's a lot we don't know, man. It's a lot we don't know. But yeah, no, okay. So I definitely lock in. As soon as we get off this call, I'm jumping straight into this, locking in. I'm a little old school, man. So I need a little notebook and paper, man. You know what I'm saying? So
You're
I
good,
just
man.
kind of, so when I'm in the car, if I'm in the car, I can always keep my notebook, go over a few things, and then, yeah. So I
Mhm.
just want to see where I'm at right now with it once we get off, and then we'll just move forward from there, bro.
For sure. And just remember, exits are whole numbers too. So entries and exits. So look, 650 right on the dot. You could have exited right there.
Gotcha. And you're never trying to like overly make too much. You kind of just once I make my money, I'm out of here, bro. Keep it
Yeah,
pushing.
man. But I gotta live another day, another week, another month, another year. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. All righty, bro.
Got everything. That's all your questions. We're gonna hop back on multiple times. It don't matter how many times. Just we just need data. That's it. We just
Okay, yeah, bro. I got your number, bro. Well, I'll keep you updated. And I'll let you know, and you just let me know when we can line up and run it back, bro.
when you're ready, just send me a text and we're gonna schedule it. It's when you're ready.
Okay, all
Yeah.
righty. Sounds like. Do you have a recommended time frame, like a week, 5 day, Friday?
Whenever you're ready, just I don't schedule Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah, all right. Okay, all right. So yeah, I'll definitely keep you updated through text, brother.
All right, man. Enjoy your day, man.
Man, you have a great one, bro. Thank you, man.
You too, man.